right? But the bottom line is you could with literally one trailer, you can make $100,000 a year, okay, if you take it seriously, right? And I'm gonna show you later how you can actually literally make $10,000 a month with an ATM trailer. Okay? Hey, you work here? Do you guys have a hitch by any chance?
A hitch?
Yeah.
You mean like a trailer?
Yeah.
Be over here. Aisle 5?
Aisle 5, you're the man. Oh yeah, look at that. Shit ain't cheap. What's the difference here? 2 inch drop. Why is 132? Do whatever it takes, baby. Hitch, baby, come on. Yeah, we're ready to go, man. That, just need that. ATM trailer, baby. In this video, I'm gonna give you a tour of our ATM trailer, okay? It's literally a portable ATM trailer. And before I do, let me explain this business model a little bit. So, as you can see behind me, we have a trailer that's hooked up to my car. And essentially what it is, it's a portable ATM, which I'm gonna show you in a minute. And you know, guys, this could be something you add to your portfolio, or this could be something you do entirely separate. You know, you would drive this trailer and you would park the trailer at state fairs, right? At any event, okay, that's going on in your local city, your local town, your local county, and essentially it's a mobile ATM. It's an ATM that you can take around, you can take it anywhere, and people can use an ATM, and you're making the surcharge just like you would on any other ATM, okay? I know that when you go to a big event, this trailer gets used a lot, okay? This ATM gets used a lot. There's a big flag, it says ATM. I'm gonna show you all about it, right? But the bottom line is, you could with literally one trailer, you can make $100,000 a year, okay, if you take it seriously, right? And I'm gonna show you later how you can email people, how you can get in contact with people, how you can leverage social media. There's 1,000 different ways that you can lock down events, right? You can get a contract with an event to take your trailer to, and how you can actually literally make $10,000 a month with an ATM trailer. Let's talk about how do you get an ATM trailer, how do you build one, how do you make one, what do you need, right? The logistics from A to Z on how you can get yourself one of these, and you can go out there and you can make a boatload of money. How do you build a trailer like this, okay? How do you make one? How do you build one? Where can you find one, etc., etc.? Here's what I recommend you do. I recommend that if you want one, you go ahead and you go buy yourself a trailer just like this, okay? This isn't a big trailer. I would say this is probably 8 to 10 feet long, depending on if you include the hitch or not, okay? If you include the tongue of the trailer. Now, essentially, what you want to do is you're going to want to reinforce this back wall, which I'm going to talk to you guys about in a minute. But once you reinforce this back wall, all we literally did here is we installed a wall machine, okay, which you can buy for probably around $2,800 or maybe even upwards of $3,000, $5,000 or $6,000, just depending on the unit that you want. I believe this is a Gen Mega that we have installed here, and essentially you're going to load it from inside the trailer, right? So you have a reinforced wall here that you load inside of the trailer, right? And what's so cool is when I open up this door, I can open up this door, I have my ATM decals here. I got a spot that we put where we put a big ATM flag so people know, you know, maybe you're at a state fair, maybe you're at a concert, maybe you're at a venue, right? People can see all the way across the parking lot that there's a big ATM flag. They know to come to the ATM trailer. What's so cool about this also, though, is look at this. You can close this thing up and you don't even know that there's an ATM inside. Obviously, we brand ourselves so that there is an ATM, but look at this. You close this thing up like this right here, and you don't even know there's an ATM back there, okay? It's all closed up, it's locked down, you got a padlock on there, and nobody can get inside of the trailer, okay? We obviously put on here, no cash left in trailer overnight, because we're leaving this at our events, at our venues overnight, right? Maybe even for up to a week, and we don't want people to think they can come just take the trailer, okay? So there's a lot of different things to think about here, but guys, the moral of the story is this is extremely simple, okay? So the main thing here is to buy the trailer, to reinforce that back wall. You're putting a big piece of wood in that back wall. You're reinforcing it with metal, okay? Maybe a handyman does this for you. Maybe you go talk to, you know, some sort of guy or girl that can reinforce a wall on the inside of the trailer like that for you, so you can actually build your ATM into the unit, okay? Let's go ahead and jump in here and let's talk about it some more. Okay, first thing you're gonna wanna do when you buy an ATM trailer is you're gonna wanna figure out how you're gonna get power to the trailer at a big event or a big venue. Now there's two different options that we have. First option is over here, right? We have literally installed a power outlet on the side of the trailer. So you can run an extension cord to the trailer, you can tape it to the ground if you need to so it's not a trip hazard, and you will power your ATM trailer. Now there is a second option. If you're out and about, maybe you're maybe you're doing like a big rodeo or something like that, and there's no way to get power out to the middle of it. What we have here, as you can see inside of here, that black thing right there, those are actually solar panels, okay? So that is literally a solar panel that I can install on this up here, okay? Literally, like I showed you a minute ago, that I mounted with where we use the flag, and it will literally power itself, okay? We have a built-in battery back there, as you guys can see, okay? I'm gonna take this and move it over, but as you can see right there, there's literally a built-in battery, built-in kind of a generator type deal that you can use with your solar panel, okay? So that's a system that you can get set up. You can Google that. You can look up on Amazon, you know, what you can do to power something via solar, okay? We installed all that, and it's very simple to do. So powering the ATM trailer, you always have two options. Number one, right, you run power directly to the trailer and you leave it plugged in. Number two, you use solar, okay? In either scenario, it can be done fairly easily, and I think you can get that entire solar setup for under like $1,000 or $2,000. It's not that expensive to set up, okay? Now again, as you can see, this back wall back here is being completely reinforced. So we have 3/4 inch plywood up there, we have a plug-in, and then as you can see, the actual back end of the ATM unit is actually bolted to the ground. That's our vault right there, and then that is actually the back of the ATM where you would load the receipt paper and what have you, okay? So again, guys, if you want to build a trailer like this, it's something you can go out, you can do, it can make you a ton of money, and there's really just no reason not to have this if you're somebody that wants to make an extra $5,000 to $10,000 per month for literally towing a trailer out to an event. Maybe you go and enjoy the event yourself, and you sit back, you grab yourself a beer, you crack that damn thing open, you sit on a lawn chair, and you just literally sit there and make money, okay? You can literally watch the whole thing go down in front of your eyes. Guys, this is very, very simple to do. There's really not a lot to talk about. We have a towing device right there, so we can move the trailer around with a ball on it. Okay, we obviously have a 2-inch ball on our trailer, so we can tow this thing around without actually, if maybe we got to back it into a tight corner or move it around or get it situated, you can obviously disconnect it from our car and we can tow it around with that thing literally with ease. Okay, so again, you know, very, very, very simple. Maybe you want to get the trailer. What we do a lot of the times is we get the trailer, and I'm going to show you, we'll get the tongue of this thing, right? So we have the tongue of this trailer aiming towards a wall or aiming towards something that's bolted to the ground or a fixture in the earth. That way nobody can just back their car up and pull the trailer away. Okay, how you would do that is you would get it as close as you possibly can with your vehicle, okay? And then you'd essentially use the thing on wheels, attach it to the ball and roll it forward, turn that thing sideways and disconnect it, and then get that thing on the ground so it's aiming towards something where people can't just back their car up and tow it away. Then ultimately you're gonna take that rolling device and you're gonna put it inside of the trailer, right? That way you can lock it up with a lock, with a padlock, and nobody can take your trailer. Another option is you can always chain the trailer to something that's fixed to the earth. Okay, there's a lot of different options obviously that you have here.